My name is Nick Rosa. I'm 27 years old from Owasso High School, graduated class of 2009, and I actually played football with Quez, or as you guys know him, Mr. Washington. And then he asked me to make a video of the impact that suicide has had on myself and my family. July 31st, 2013, I found my younger brother, Nathan Rosa, dead from suicide. And you really can't even, it's hard to even explain in words the impact it's had on myself, my family, my friends, and all, everybody that loved him. My brother Nathan was one of the most amazing people you'd ever meet. He was really the only person I know that could, make you laugh and cry in a matter of minutes. He was artistic, he was mechanical, he was fun, he was loving. Loved the outdoors, loved to hunt and fish, and just had all of the amazing qualities that you would want to do. We took family vacations all the time. We were lucky as kids to have the parents that we had, but even going to the lake, right? We go to the lake, we'd be wakeboarding and tubing all day, and then we'd want to go jump off the cliffs, and of course me and my brother Andy jump off, and we thought it was really awesome, and Nathan does a double backflip off the thing. It's just like, we're not worthy. He loved making other people happy, and what kills me today is how much he was suffering that we didn't even know about, right? So that day I woke up, came downstairs, and my mom was asking me, have you seen Nathan? And I immediately knew something was wrong. She said, his shoes are at the back door and his keys are on the counter, and she's like, but I don't see him, he's not in his room. And that's kind of when I went outside thinking, maybe he's outside sitting on the back porch doing something or building a fire, and I kind of walked around the backyard. Didn't see him, and that's when I proceeded to open the garage door, and I found him. That's when I found him. The events following that are just, unbearable, unthinkable, that you wouldn't wish anybody would ever have to go through. It was just sheer horror. I remember running back inside and just kind of screaming and yelling and jumping around, and my mom knew immediately, and I was just like, he's gone, Mom, like, he's gone. And from that moment, I don't remember everything that happened that day, but from that moment, I wouldn't want anybody to have to go through what I went through, what my brother went through, what my mom and dad went through. Holding back your mom who's yelling and screaming to try to go in there and see him, and then knowing there's absolutely no way I would ever let my mom walk in and see what I saw. And then not only that, having to call my father and tell him he needs to leave work and come home. And then as soon as he got home, having to tell him all over again. I remember my dad just saying, I can't even go to work. He's like, how am I supposed to work on this airplane when I can't do my job successfully. And Mom's like, she was like, I can never go to an Owasso school again. I remember her saying, I can't even go to the grocery store. She's like, I just can't encounter people. It's not because of what they say or do or don't do, more or less just because people don't know what to say. Right? Like, what do you say to somebody? There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about what if, right? What if there was something I could have done? What if there was something I could have said? I don't live my life like that, but the thought is always there, right? Not only what if, but I wish I had an opportunity to go hunting with him again, fishing with them again, and show him other parts of the world than Oklahoma, right? But I was robbed. My family was robbed. He was robbed of those moments, those opportunities. Looking back at it now, worrying about grades, worrying about the college, the influence of friends and peer pressure and drugs and alcohol and sex, and there's so many things as a young teenager that can be overwhelming. Like, no matter how bad you think it is, there's nothing to do, you can't overcome it, there's always a way. Because there's people out there that care, right? There's people out there that want to help you. It's just working up the courage and the strength to go talk to somebody and tell them how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you believe in, what issues are you going through. Because there's so many people out there that want to help you succeed, not only today, not tomorrow, but in life.